Hi, I'm Mike Finkelstein, creator of There's a Game in This Book. I'd like to discuss the new 1.5 edition of the game and all the ways it improves on the original first edition. There's a Game in This Book is designed to be quick to get into and very flexible. You can build just about any kind of character you want, and the system allows you to bend the rules around to suit the kinds of scenarios you're interested in. That was the goal from inception. The versions culminated in the first edition, what we traditionally have referred to within Dodeca's system as 1.0. The first edition of the game is great, a complete, quick to read, easy to start up experience, and we're very proud of it. However, it's not perfect. As soon as we published the game and got the book into people's hands, we started getting input back. That's not a complaint. We were excited to have more feedback, but it did mean that almost from the day we put the book out, we saw ways to improve it. From that feedback, the 1.5 edition of the game was born. If you've played the first edition of the game, you'll have no trouble settling into the new edition. The first thing players will notice is that the character sheet has been rearranged. Attributes have been moved, as have the powers, and magic was shifted to the back of the sheet. These changes aid the player, allowing them better access to stats when they need them, prioritizing all non-combat items on the front of the sheet, all combat-focused stats on the back. The core system has seen some adjustments too. Gone is the looks attribute, which no one ever seemed to roll. In its place are two meters, looks and honor, that better guide how the character is viewed by others during interactions. Getting rid of an attribute, though, meant we had to rearrange all the skills, and then during that process, we also added a bunch of new items, allowing for a greater breadth of possibilities. Once we crossed that bridge, we started adding more stuff to the book, and we just couldn't stop. We expanded and adjusted the class circle, adding in 2 new classes while also renaming others and better positioning all 12 in relation to each other. We also realized that some of the classes were more useful than others, and with the way the circle was created, many classes were ignored even though their associated powers were still used. To give the classes more usefulness, we gave each class its own power that isn't, in any way, shared with the others. Now each class has its own purpose, and players have to weigh the pros and cons of the powers to find the best fit for their mode of play. We then massively expanded the advantages and disadvantages, giving players innumerable ways they could craft and hone their characters. There's any number of ways you could customize a character now, making them more powerful, more adept, or conversely, more inept and pathetic. It's fantastic. And since the races were closely associated with the advantages and disadvantages, we reinvented them too. While many will seem superficially similar to the races you might be used to from the first edition, 1.5 features more of them. New races have been added in, old ones were rebalanced and adjusted, and additional packages were built for them to add in even more customization possibilities. Plus, once this Kickstarter makes its goal, a second set of races will be included to more than double all the available races, greatly expanding the kinds of characters you can play. In every way we could imagine, 1.5 is the best edition of the game yet. Everything has been adjusted, expanded, and made better, all to make this the best gaming experience you could possibly want.